Hey everyone, quick question for you. Did you know that one of the world's most advanced AI companies just got hit with a government order that forced it to shut down access to its most powerful AI models worldwide? Yep, we are talking about Anthropic, the company behind Claude AI. And trust me, this story is way bigger than it sounds. So, if you want to know why the US government suddenly stepped in, what happened to Anthropic's most powerful AI systems, and why this could impact the future of AI development, stay with me until the end. Here is what's happening. On Friday, the US government ordered Anthropic to immediately disable access to two of its most powerful AI models, Claude Fable 5 and Claude Mythos 5. Anthropic confirmed the shutdown on X and said it complied with the order. But the company also made it very clear that it strongly disagrees with the decision. According to Anthropic, the directive arrived at exactly 5:21 p.m. Eastern Time and requires the company to disable both models globally. That means not just for foreign users but for everyone around the world. Other cloud models remain available. Now, why is this such a big deal? Let's start with Claude Mythos 5. This is Anthropic's most capable AI model ever. The company first previewed it back in April and kept it under extremely tight restrictions because of its incredible cybersecurity capabilities. Anthropic claims Mythos was able to identify security vulnerabilities across every major operating system and web browser it tested. Because of those capabilities, Anthropic never released it publicly. Instead, it created a special program called Project Glasswing and provided access to only 50 carefully vetted organizations, including Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft, and CrowdStrike, specifically for defensive cybersecurity work. Then came Claude Fable 5, which launched only 3 days ago. Think of Fable 5 as a safer version of Mythos. Anthropic added extensive guardrails designed to block responses related to high risk areas like cybersecurity and biology. The company argued that these protections made the model safe enough for public use. And according to benchmark tests from Val's AI, Fable 5 instantly became the most capable AI available to the public. So, what triggered the government action? Officially, the order is being described as an export control measure aimed at limiting foreign access to the models. However, Anthropic says the real concern appears to be a reported jailbreak involving Fable 5. The company says the government has only provided verbal evidence of what it describes as a very narrow and non universal jailbreak. Essentially, the model could allegedly be promoted to analyze a specific code base and identify software vulnerabilities. Anthropic argues that this level of capability already exists in multiple publicly accessible AI systems, including OpenAI's GPT 5.5, and is routinely used by cybersecurity professionals for defensive security research. The company also says its strongest safety protection operates through separate classifier systems that work independently from the model itself. According to Anthropic, even if someone gets the model to continue responding after an initial refusal, those deeper safety systems still prevent the most dangerous outputs. But none of that stopped the shutdown. Anthropic openly criticized the decision, saying that if a narrow potential jailbreak is enough to recall a commercial AI model used by hundreds of millions of people, then nearly even frontier AI company could face the same problem. The company warned that applying this standard across the industry could dramatically slow or even hold future AI model releases. And here is where things get even more interesting. Anthropic has built much of its reputation around being the safety focused alternative to other AI companies. It's also widely expected to pursue an IPO this year. Ironically, many observers point out that Anthropic's own warnings about how powerful and potentially dangerous Mythos was may have attracted exactly that kind of government attention that is now disrupting its business. In fact, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman commented on this earlier in the year. During an April interview with podcaster Ashley Vance, Altman criticized Anthropic's messaging around Mythos, called it fear based marketing. He joked that it sounded like a company saying, "We have built a bomb and now we will sell you a bomb shelter." At the time, Altman was not predicting a government shutdown, but his point was simple. When you spend months telling the world your AI is uniquely powerful and potentially dangerous, people, including governments, are likely to take those warnings seriously. And now, Anthropic may be experiencing exactly that consequence. The big question is this a necessary safety measure, or could it set a precedent that slows innovation across the entire AI industry? Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want the latest AI breakthroughs, tech industry updates, startup news, and major technology stories explained every single day, make sure to subscribe and patch pulse and stay ahead of the curve.